those fellow countrymen who harbor the dream of a free India, I urge you to continue this fight against British oppression till the time our motherland attains freedom from their clutches. Jai Hind.
What ensued in 1939 was perhaps the most heinous war in the history of the world, setting abysmal records in bloodshed and destruction. On one hand, the Indians were relentless in their pursuit of freedom, and on the other, the Viceroy announced that till such time the World War is on, Indians should refrain from any talk demanding freedom. To oppose this vehemently, chieftains of Congress parties started turning in their resignations. After having left the Congress, Subhash Chandra Bose was busy fortifying his own organization. His views on the matter were very different.
To attain freedom, we will have to take some tough decisions. Non-violence may definitely be a noble and an effective thought. But when it doesn't work, we must look for an alternative. This is a golden opportunity for us. We shall have zero tolerance for British domination. Our motto is all power. The people of this land mobilize them all to wage a war against the British rule.
The night of 17 January 1941, with the help of his nephew, Shishir, Subhash or Pajama, a man named Akbar Shah helped him in reaching Kabul. After that, he had to chalk out his own path in the garb of multiple disguises, using one ploy or the other. Somehow, Subhash Chandra Bose managed to reach Berlin. Such was his struggle for the freedom of his motherland that Subhash Chandra Bose was forced to go miles and miles away from it. 23rd January, 1897, the year of the celebrations of Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee. Who knew that this young Subhash would lead from the front in India's fight for freedom from this Victorian rule? His childhood was mired in conflict. A million questions would swirl in his curious mind. At the age of 15, when he learnt about the teachings of Swami Vivekananda, they left a deep and lasting impression on him.
Motherland is supreme. We are all brothers, and our liberation depends upon our unity.
After passing his matriculation, Subhash Chandra Bose joined the Presidency College. Its open and liberal environment appealed to him. He was deeply influenced by the thoughts of Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Aurobindo Ghosh. His curious mind was restless, abuzz with several questions, none of them that he could answer. He couldn't find a guru, but his doubts were greatly alleviated when the thoughts of his beloved motherland and its freedom started filling his mind. His father announced, "Subhash, you must go to Cambridge and sit for the Indian Civil Service exam." That put young Subhash in a dilemma. But he could not say no to his father and set off for England. On the ship, he kept staring at his motherland, longing. Though the academic session at Cambridge was already on, Subhash was admitted midway. He toiled day and night and cleared the Indian Civil Service exam. This led to another dilemma.
Should I listen to what my mind says? Or do I walk the path my father wants me to? My motherland needs me. I must go. People will think I'm insane. Let them. Because I must rise up to the cause to free my motherland.
After tendering his resignation from the civil services and having met Gandhiji, he set out and got to know Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das. In the very first meeting, Subhash was convinced he had found his mentor and guide. He became his companion
প্রজেক্টর পিছন থেকে আসছে যে লাইটগুলো দেখো পুরো
Let me share an interesting anecdote from the initial days of the freedom movement. There was immense resistance to the Prince of Wales tour of India. Netaji also opposed it vehemently. put behind bars. There was news that Deshbandhu's wife, Vasanti Devi, had been imprisoned. Subhash immediately reached Deshbandhuji to convey his solidarity. More than being upset with Vasantiji's imprisonment, he was angry that he had not been put in jail. He did not have to wait for long. Soon enough, Netaji and Deshbandhu were both locked up in Alipur Central Jail. From then on, to the time they remained in India, one or the other jail was their home. Torchbearers who blaze new routes do so by taking leads to a cultural shift, and that of attire leads to a whole new identity.
Sound
Under
effect.
the British rule, the traditional Indian attire was frowned on. To counter this, Subhash changed the Calcutta Corporation employees' uniform to khadi
Sound effect.
and named Calcutta's roads after eminent Indian luminaries. All this led to huge popularity amongst his followers. This could not be tolerated by the ones who ruled. Under a flimsy accusation of political conspiracy, they had Netaji arrested and put behind bars in Mandalay jail. This was a matter of great pride for him.
This is the very jail that was home to freedom fighters like Lokmanya Tilak and Lala Lajpat Rai. Mandalay to me is not a jail, but a shrine, and I am on a pilgrimage.
Mandalay was less of a jail and more of a torture cell. It was a wooded abode. As soon as the rain struck, all the water would flood it. One wouldn't know where to sit or what to do. Subhash battled pneumonia and deteriorating health with a brave face. Finally, after 3 years, he stepped out as a confident leader. India's youth looked up to him with admiration. His presence infused new energy in them. While Gandhiji was sitting in isolation and reflecting, Subhash was actively leading the freedom struggle from the front. He got all the mill workers to join hands and opposed the Simon Commission. He led mass movements to boycott goods of foreign origin. All this made him immensely popular among the labor and the youth. Subhash may have solved the dilemma with his father, but when it came to the freedom struggle, the one on the other side was none other than the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. On the banks of the river Beas, with the Indian flag atop, Gandhiji proposed complete independence for India. Subhash stood up to this.
You are not ready for complete disobedience. Mere boycott of councils shall achieve nothing. I believe all or nothing. In my opinion, till Dalits, the labor class, and all the marginalized do not join hands, all efforts of civil disobedience shall be in vain.
Even though Gandhiji's proposal of civil started deteriorating at an alarming rate while in Sivni jail in Madhya Pradesh. Instead of being released, he was sent off to recuperate in Vienna. It was bizarre. Subhash's presence in India sent shivers down the spines of the rulers. In the year 1938, while he was in England, he heard that he had been chosen as chief of the Congress Party. Brimming with new ideas and dreams for a bright future, he announced in the session at Haripura in Gujarat,
My friends, there is no such power on this earth that is strong enough to defeat India, and we shall make it true in the times to come.
Subhash was a young man, full of new thoughts and ideas for the India he dreamt of. He wondered how India would surge ahead and make economic progress. How would India march shoulder to shoulder with the rest of the world? Sadly, even among his own people, Subhash started being looked at with suspicion. When he was chosen as the Congress Party chief for the second term, several party members tendered their resignations. Gandhiji was also upset that Sita Ramaiah did not win the elections and called it his own personal defeat. The differences between Gandhiji and Subhash deepened even more. Netaji extended an olive branch and went to meet Gandhi. However, their differences could not be resolved. Subhash Chandra